Hi, I'm Borkon. Glad to have you here. Welcome back. And today we are starting in my base because I'm gonna do something big. Today is the release day of Minecraft 1.17. Well, today when you're watching this, of course, I'm recording it a few days earlier. And I decided I'm gonna upgrade to 117 today. So I'm gonna do the release candidate 1. Release candidates, for me, it sounds like that should be pretty much what 117 is gonna end up, plus some bug fixes. I hope I can survive without the bug fixes. The only thing I have tested is that I have carpet mod and carpet extra mod, and that is because that's required for some things in my world to actually function. Other than that, I'm not waiting for any of the performance optimization mods I'm using, so there is no lithium, there is no phosphor. I'm not worrying about that right now. I'm not worrying about the client-side mods I have either, because they'll show up sooner or later. Let's dive into 117. Once again, it's gonna be one of these things. I'm gonna just stand here and suddenly the scene will change and something will happen, but in the meantime, I have probably spent a few hours in real life trying to get things right, because I need to take a backup, I need to prepare things, etc. So, 117 starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And hello, 117. It looks good. Well, it probably looks good a little bit, but yeah, okay, let's address the elephant in the room. If you look here at the bottom of the screen where my mouse cursor is, you see that black bar? Yeah, that is a problem. That is a problem that I'm solving with a mod, because apparently 1440 monitors have existed, well, for at least 11 years now. The first one I found was released in 2010. So, of course, that is a resolution that Minecraft doesn't support correctly. And borderless windowed mode in games has existed for at least 20 years, so of course Minecraft doesn't support that either. Which means that my window is not correctly sized, and I need to have windowed mode. I cannot run full screen mode, because I want to be able to alt-tab to my recording software, I want to be able to alt-tab to Discord, and to the wiki and on my second monitor and stuff like that. And I don't want the Minecraft window to minimize and blink, because things always go bad when games minimize from full screen mode. So that's not an option, and now we have that bar. I don't have the mod for 117 that makes the window the right size. I just wanted to point it out. I am very, very disappointed that this is still a thing. Come on, Mojang. Borderless window mode has existed for decades. Some of your developers are probably born after the first games with borderless windowed mode have existed. There is absolutely no excuse for this to not exist. It's embarrassing. And the same thing, there is a trick to maximize the window so that it goes full screen, even though it's a window, without the stupid bar at the top of my screen, which I'm looking at now, and in the recording it ends up as this black bar at the bottom. That doesn't work for 1440p. That's at least 10 years old technology. Come on. There is no excuse. Anyway, let's stop being angry at that. I'm angry at that because I just spent 2 hours trying to figure that one out. Let's see if everything broke. And I think the first thing I need to see, we have beacons, they're green. I deliberately left a lot of trash in my pockets so I could throw the trash in here, and let's just see if the sorting system dies, because that's always exciting. The first thing I want to see if the chunk loaders actually break. Did I step on a cat? I did step on a cat. Yeah, the chunk loaders don't work. Oh boy. We might be in trouble. I do have the carpet mod, and as you can see, my performance on the server is absolutely atrocious. I suspect this is because we don't have any lithium and phosphor. Well, phosphor probably doesn't matter now. Oh, they turned red. The chunk loaders might actually be working. And I also left the mob switch on, which might not have been a great idea during an upgrade, but I have taken a backup, so if everything goes bad, well, it will go bad, and I'll just fix it by restoring a backup. This is a moment where I'm fine with restoring a backup. And this is also the first thing I want to test here. I want to see if the mob switch works. And, Well, it is switched on. Let's fly away maybe to the Guardian Farm. I know that the Guardian Farm doesn't have problems when the mob switch is enabled, and it doesn't load the mobs in the mob switch naturally. So we should still see... Oh, the perform... You know what the performance impact was? It was me loading all the zombie villagers in the mob switch. Our mob switch is still working. That is great. Let me fly away a little bit more just to see that everything is working. And yeah, it's gonna be a tactical episode like this. We're gonna be looking at numbers, we're gonna be checking if farms are working, we're gonna see if anything broke. Yeah, the mob switch is working, the performance isn't too terrible. It is quite terrible, but it isn't too terrible. We can live with that. There are graphics issues, and those are graphics issues in the normal client. I am not running any sodium, I'm not running any Optifine. It's rendering fine now, but it was definitely rendering ice badly on chunk borders. That's interesting. That's good to know. And to be honest, let's see. The frames. This is worse. Oh, why is the graphics performance so terrible? All right, that's the next thing. I'm gonna fiddle with my graphics settings to see why my graphics performance is so awful. Because in single player, it wasn't this bad. So maybe something weird is going on. Let me check. It is slightly better now. Oh, as soon as I'm moving, it's just crashing down. I just lowered the render distance. Well, but we're not dropping it below... Oh, I was about to say we're not dropping below 60 FPS, but sometimes we are. Not too much. I hope it doesn't affect the video quality too much. And as you can see, the bar at the bottom of the video has disappeared because I am running in full screen modes because, well, I shouldn't be making the video look terrible for you just because I want to protest the fact that we don't have full screen windowed mode. I'll have to live with the potential crashes and things going bad when I'm switching to my recording software or the wiki or something else. Let's just live with that. Okay, so this is working. I already verified that this mob switch is working. I'm gonna turn it off just to see if anything bad might be happening, but I'm glad that the zombie villagers haven't been fixed as a mob that counts towards mob cap. The MSPT is awful in this area. And before I fly away too far, I am going to enable the mob switch in the nether. Like this, right? So this should turn red in a second. Come on, please turn red. Please turn red. We're waiting. This is not good. The chunk loader is not enabling. I'm going downstairs to see what's going on. Yeah? Okay, what's going on here? This is... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. This doesn't look good at all. Oh, this might be a disaster. My chunk loaders might be broken, and this is not something I wanted to debug today. Well, but on the other hand, that's why I upgraded. I upgraded so I could see what I need to debug. There are two hopper minecarts here. They're not hopper minecarts, they're furnace minecarts. I specifically started using furnace minecarts. So I have one in my inventory here. The other one should be here. On this side, on the overworld side. I hope I can pick it up without this. I didn't destroy the armor stands. So the armor stands are here to prevent piglins from spawning in the portal, and that seems to be working. Okay, I have two furnace minecarts now. And if I recall correctly, how did I place it in? Was it something like this? Yes. And yes. I'm trying to remember how my mob switch works. That's funny. Oh, so the mob switch is disabled because this block is here now. It shouldn't matter if I move it manually. I think I should just move it here. And that should maybe shoot the minecart to the other side. Oh, yes. It's kind of... Oh, that was very, very laggy. But it came back. Okay. Also, let's see. Does the other one... I saw that the chunk loader for my storage system kind of worked. Or for my spawn chunks worked. Yeah, this is working. Maybe? This seems to be working. I don't know if it's gonna keep working. Well, the only way to find out if this one is working is by going to the Nether and seeing my mob cap. And just checking while flying through the Nether, it looks like we are way above mob cap. So I think the mob switch is working and the chunk loader is working. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I have lowered the render distance to improve the FPS. And now everything isn't loading immediately. No, but I can see the entire perimeter. That's good. That's a good sign. Well, the moment of truth, though. And the moment of truth is, of course, will this thing work? I'm gonna try to remember how I did enable it, but I think I just could enable it by depowering this piston. We're getting sand. Oh, that's a relief. And yes, I did test that in creative, because if this didn't work in creative, I wouldn't have even tried doing this. But I have not tried autocrafting. But I have the carpet mod and the carpet extra and everything I had before. So hopefully this should work. Do I test it here? No, I probably don't test it here. I'm gonna test a... Which autocrafter should I test? Okay, I think I emptied this one. We have very few pistons left. Well, not very few, but we have fewer than we should. So, well, here goes nothing. Oh, yes. Autocrafting works, so that is verified too. I am very happy with the results. The two most important things for me are working. Now, did I break the wood farm? That would be very unfortunate. I have absolutely not tested this in creative. Let's see if the Nether wood farm is working correctly. That will be the greatest test of 117. And all we need to do for that is to just... Oh, I'm so afraid, but yeah, remove this dust. And we have to wait for a while before it enables. I am taking many steps back because there might be very big fireworks here. But if this works, then yeah, then I don't need to roll back to a backup unless something catastrophic happens with some bugs. I could hear something. Oh, yes. The timing is off. Oh, okay, I'm gonna... see one more, but I think the timing is definitely off. I can zoom in. Oh no, this one is gonna go bad. Yes, the timing is absolutely off. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, stop machine. Oh no, it blew itself up, it blew up a bit. Oh no, oh no. What in the world changed in Minecraft that could change the timing of that? There was nothing in the patch notes that says change the timing of TNT and pistons. Oh, It did work without the lithium mod, so it's not the lithium mod. It's not my mods. Something changed in 117 that broke my Nether wood farm. Am I going to debug this? Yeah, I need to debug this. I'm gonna see what happened. I mean, look at this. This literally blew up ancient debris. Here's some bits of ancient debris. Here's some more bits of ancient debris. Fortunately, everything is contained into this chamber. I have 3 bits of ancient debris. I don't know how many are missing. I think it was only 3. I lost a lot of pistons and repeaters. They're probably unrecoverable. Oh. Yeah, fortunately these don't spit correctly. I probably lost some ancient debris in those fires. That was a mistake, but I can recover from losing ancient debris. I don't care about the ancient debris. I care about this not being reliable anymore. Why? Let me spend a few hours on this, see if I can figure something out. Wait, why did I have I have 5 ancient debris in my hands, but there's 1 missing, 2, 3 missing, 4, 5. Okay. For a second, I thought I accidentally duped ancient debris, and that would have actually been really, really hilarious. As my first test, I invent duping. Of course, I didn't. Which is actually a good thing. But why is the timing here wrong? Why? It must be the bubble column. It must be the timing of the bubble column, because I cannot see any other reason why anything else would change timing in this machine. Oh well. I'm going into creative. I actually wanted to test everything outside of creative because I got a new taste of doing things just in survival when doing the Create mod series. By the way, shameless plug, watch that series if you haven't. We're having a lot of fun, and I hope it shows in the videos I make about it. That gave me a new taste of doing things just raw in survival without too much experimentation in creative. Of course, designing this Nether tree farm is impossible without creative, but like other things might be possible to do less from blueprints and more improvised, which I'm gonna try in the future, relatively near future, like right now, except that this thing I probably cannot verify in survival, and I actually don't even want to because this is gonna end in massive disasters, so I'm going to try it in creative and see what's going on. I'll be right back. Well, I have good news and bad news. The good news are that I fixed it. Well, the bad news is I don't know why. I have a fix that works. Well, I verified in creative that works. I haven't verified here just yet. And yes, we had water spillage here. Something got spawnable and I had a zombie here. The water destroyed lots of the mechanism down there. But the fix is this. I don't know why it works. And that scares me because if you don't know why you fixed something, some people say, oh, as long as it works, it's fine. I'm not one of these people because as long as it works, you don't actually know if you actually fixed the problem or just hit it, and a worse problem is gonna happen later. Well, here goes nothing. Let's see if it breaks. We should be hearing clicking in a few seconds, and then boom, boom, boom. I actually realized that I have FreeCam. I forgot that I have found Tweakaroo, so let's use FreeCam to see what's going on here. Please grow. Something grew. We should have an explosion cycle now. I fixed all these correctly. Yeah, and the TNTs are now loading correctly. Oh, the timings are so tight. I really want the last explosion of the TNT happen long before that last push. Oh, we're not gonna be... Well, we might be able to see the last push here. This is actually nice for FreeCam. Right, see that one there. Boom, boom, and that last push so close to the TNT makes me very nervous. Because if there is some weirdness, and I actually really don't know what changed in the timing. I suspect that what changed is the timing of the bubble column, because that is the only thing that is not really well defined, how fast it's supposed to go. Everything else is just observers looking at node blocks and repeaters and... yeah, normal piston timing, so everything else should be okay. The only thing that I'm not 100% sure about is the bubble column, so that is my biggest suspect right now, but okay. It is working. I'm not gonna run it for a week right now. That's gonna happen later, maybe later in this episode, but definitely not right now. We need to check other things if they're working correctly. But we have auto crafting. This is fixed. The sand works, so we are kind of good for now, and the redstone factory doesn't really need more attention. I want to look at some other farms now. Actually, that is not true. I'm gonna step on this and use FreeCam to verify 2 different farms here, and this might actually be very awful for performance. Oh yeah, oh, this is going really bad. We're still below 50 MSPT, but we are struggling. I really want to lithium mod. The 2 farms I want to verify are the witch farms. The witch farms are working just fine. That one too. Please work correctly. I don't see any witches spawning. That's worrying. Are any witches spawning? Come on, witches. There are witches. Interesting how the graphics works here. Oh no, okay, they're spawning, they're falling down, and I can see the slime farm working as well. That is interesting, but I don't really worry about that. The witches are falling through. Come on, witches. This witch is being... Ew, bump. Okay, so the witch farms are fine, and the other farm I wanted to verify was the iron farm, but sometimes we might actually need to wait a bit, because sometimes the villagers don't think they have been sleeping. But let's see. Maybe we can get something happening. Oh, we don't need any iron. Yeah, so sorry about that. We cannot verify the iron farm because we don't need any iron. Everybody has all the iron they need. And by the way, I can see that this thing is working as well. We're getting cobblestone. That's good to know. Not critical. Okay, let's just verify the iron farm here manually without standing on the pressure plate. And I saw an iron golem. So iron farms are not broken in 1.17. More good news. Let's put this one back. We don't need an iron farm right now because everybody has all the iron they've got. And now we're done with this place. Let's go to some other farms. Actually, before we leave, there is one more thing I need to check. The cat is still alive. Thank you, cat, for being alive. So at least 117 didn't steal our cat. I didn't expect it to, but it's always good to check. And just to clarify a little bit, what I'm doing right now could be almost called a smoke test. So if you don't know, a smoke test, it's a term that is, I don't know if it's widely used, but I've heard it used a few times. A smoke test is basically when you have built a machine or some bit of equipment, you connected all the cables, you just turn on the power for the first time and you just look for smoke. If there's any smoke coming out of your machine when you turn it on the first time, well, then there's probably something wrong and you turn it off again. That's what I'm doing right now. It's just a 117 smoke test, just to see if anything has exploded, broken, is completely dead. I'm not checking if the rates are good. I'm not checking if everything is perfect. I'm just checking if nothing is completely broken. And this far, only the timing of the Neverwood machine was completely broken. Kind of fixed it, maybe. But let's check a few more things. And the next thing that should definitely keep working is the gold farm. Let's verify that the gold farm is fine. I did disable the mob switch. Turn this on. Give me the sword. Well, that is working fine. I mean, killing zombified piglins is probably not a big deal. Oh, the biblical noise. Did my maps break? No, my maps are also fine. But let's just see down here if the loot system... The loot system seems to be working fine. I'm not seeing any issues. Things are falling down. Like I said, I'm not checking if the loot rates are correct. I'm just seeing if anything has broken, and nothing seems to be broken there. So that's good. Now, the trading system. I still don't have a good on-off switch for the trading system. Let's turn on the feed tape. Let's turn on the gold. I hear that there is gold. We are shooting out a lot of gold, but that seems okay. I need to free cam this. Yeah, they are spitting out items. The items are moving on the feed tapes correctly. I'm seeing a lot of gravel and blackstone here. Maybe that's fine. Oh, we're not picking up... Oh, yes, I completely forgot. I'm completely out of shulker boxes. That's why this thing was turned off, because I am completely out of shulker boxes in this thing. I need to refill the shulker boxes, but the loot seemed to be moving correctly, and I'm pretty sure normal item filters will not break. So this thing is fine too. We have piglin trading, and we have zombified piglin farm with gold. That's good. And it would appear that my Wither Skeleton farm is doing fine too. Is the loot system moving around? Yes, it still uses the old loot system instead of the Soul Sand one. I need to fix that one. They haven't really bothered because this thing, I ran it AFK once and I have all the skulls and all the bones and all the coal I ever need. I might actually need coal in the future, but yeah, this is working good. I saw that the loot was moving around correctly. There is always some spillage. No, that's not spillage. That is working fine. Let me just see. Yeah, the coal is disappearing. We're definitely good. Thank you, Wither Skeletons, for keeping working. Didn't expect anything else, but always good to check. And let's just break this dust to enable one module because I don't have shulker boxes in here. And the sheep are getting sheared. Everything is good. Yes, the wool farm is intact. Of course, didn't expect anything else here either. So we have wool, we have everything. I think those were the most important things that I wanted to have verified, and they all seem to be working correctly. So let's do one frivolous thing that is not a smoke test, and that is a drowned farm. I want to see if my drowned farm is producing copper, and maybe even make a lightning rod so I can protect my cat without that stupid structure on top of the creeper farm. Because I'm gonna AFK in the redstone factory for a week just to see that things aren't broken, and yeah, I don't want my cat to die, and I want to remove that stupid structure, and we can have a lightning rod now, so let's try to get some copper. And this corridor here always makes me happy. Oh, I love these armor stands. I don't know what's about them because they're stupidly simple, but I just enjoy this thing. Question is actually not if the drowns will spawn, because of course the drowns will spawn. The question is if I do need to add filters here. I probably do, because there's lots of gold. The gold is of course not gonna drop anymore. I will need to clean this up, but let's just try to get some copper to see that it actually exists and I'm not hallucinating the fact that I have upgraded to 117. Although I have already seen the ores in my storage system and they look weird, so we are definitely on 117. Is that enough? Let's see. Was that enough to get some copper? No copper, it's just gold. Did I pick... I'm getting gold. Why are my drowns dropping gold and not copper? Hello? 117, release candidate 1. Why are you dropping gold? I'm not supposed to have gold in my inventory. Oh no! Is it the data pack with the mob heads that is changing the entire loot table for everything and everything is wrong? I don't know how these data packs work, but I might still have... Oh, no, definitely something dropped there. That looked like some ingots. Gold. Yeah. Could it be the data pack? Well, I'll have to verify that. So I think we do it like this. I disabled the more mob heads data pack, and maybe now? I have no idea how this works. Maybe I need to reload. That's how I learned. I'm just trying random things, and sometimes those random things work. But the drop rates for gold aren't that particularly good, and I'm supposed to be using... Oh, yes, copper, yes! So it was the more mob heads data pack. I need to disable all the data packs that could be messing with things like loot and other things. So we get the real 117 experience and not some weird mixture of 116 drop rates and 117 never tree farm timings, because that is just annoying. I want my copper. Do we have copper? Do we have copper? We have... Oh, we have enough copper for a lightning rod. So it should work like this, right? We have a lightning rod. And I think I'm just gonna set it up right here because it needs to be within 32 blocks of... well, it protects everything within 32 blocks from what I'm reading on the wiki, but it needs to be more or less on the same level that the thing I am protecting is. So if I put it on this level, it should be hitting here and it shouldn't be damaging anything over there. But I actually want to do a little bit of an experiment. I want to have a dropper like this. I want to have a chest here. And I just want to see how many times this thing gets hit by the lightning. So a lightning rod like here and just put in sea lanterns. So every time this gets hit by lightning, we should have a sea lantern in this chest. Now I'm just gonna fix that stupid thing on top of the creeper farm because this is ugly and I don't like it. Of course, it served its purpose because the cat survived, but now we probably don't need it. And well, if the cat dies, I will just get another cat and put it back. But hopefully this should fix everything. Famous last words. And yeah, I'm happy with everything I have done today. like I said, this was just the smoke tests. We are going to be exploring 117 in the next episode slightly more. Right now, I just wanted to see that everything works fine. I may be not like other people who would start by exploring all the new stuff and then making sure that old stuff works. I prefer my old stuff to keep working, and then I can focus on the new stuff. I hope that your world survives as well as mine did. Well, it did survive relatively well. But thanks a lot for watching, and enjoy 117. Bye!